I am so glad, bro. I said, let me
Yeah.
wait to five.
The Star.
Yeah, y'all already know. Seven the pan. That dude Fizz on the beat. Yeah. We live in entertainment. Sound change. Crown the kings, homie. This is where it get ill. About to have the tip off live as a tip drill. From the court to the diamond, to the track, to the big skin, flying around the field, starting five forever, keeping it real. If it matters in the world of sports, jeans and long sleeves, they taking no shorts. Hot to death, oh yes, these other sports podcasts live as a pro's corpse. Biz market wave, the starting five goes off. No matter who you cheer for, emotions out the window, they analyzing with clear thoughts. They take it way deeper than the boys ever. No longer got any use for the four letters. The latest news, score stats and the view from the sideline. Ain't no guideline, it's just the truth. Yeah, no need to dig for a pardon line. It's always in season if people start five. We going in on three, run the baseline, start five. Get, we got what you need. If the sports news you see, we don't waste time. We talking cause we live it. We got what you need. We going in on three, run the baseline, start five. Get, we got what you need. And y'all know me, seven sign, I'm the illest cat stick. I got what you
need this week. Nah, we definitely do. Trying to get some other shit together. But let me get out the way so everybody else could get in the way. It's me. You know who I am. Mr. We Started Country Music too, with the newest episode of the Start 5. As always, hit that box that Tyrone was able to get. Booksrub.com. I mean, we keep saying hit the box, but you can't click the box. But it try to read the box. But if you can't read the box, is the box for you? Pause. Go to hookrub.com. Use the code Starting5 to get 20% off your order. This logo is hurting my eyes.
Yeah, man. Almost got cataracts looking at that thing. But glad to see the squad formed like Voltron today. Gentlemen, what's up? Good to see all y'all here. JG back on the scene. Ty back from his L from Ed last week. But he's dusting his shoulders off. He's back. And then Mayor, pleasure to see y'all. And spring is like next week, right? What the fuck is this weather like? I just can't. I don't want no more rain. I don't want this chilly shit. I'm ready for the sun to come out. And we got an hour of daylight back. So that's one of the few things I'm happy about. Because besides that, it's all good. So up with you, Mr. Lisper.
I'm tired of y'all riding on these split decision victories, okay? I don't have to pick myself up because I don't get knocked out. At the most, y'all get a split decision victory, all right? So calm down because I'm going to be here every time. That's number one.
You lost on the cards, bro. You lost on the cards, man.
Number two, my man said we started country music too, but we ain't finishing it because that Beyonce shit ain't hitting. All right, I'm just gonna say it right now and get it out the way. Illuminati, come if you want, but that Beyonce country song, it ain't doing what it's supposed to be doing.
I refuse to listen to that, but I just put that up for today's because of this for the sake of today. It's today's tournament that kicks off the Sweet 16s. I'm just reminding y'all that music, it was started by us almost damn near period. Like almost any kind of genre style of music, whether they chose to historically whitewash us out of it or not give us credit for it, we started that shit. And the trigger and the controversy of Beyonce. Jamal, what up?
What's up?
Welcome back.
No, good for her, man. Appreciate it. I'm happy to be back, man. Shout out to Beyonce and her country album, whatever. Get your money in whatever genre you can. The album is probably still better than the Andre 3000 joint, but hey, something for everybody. There's something for everybody, man. you know. But yes, all modern American music, all American music in general was started by black folks. And that's just, it is what it is. That's what we
Even
said.
folk,
Everything, man.
like,
They got it from us. How they worship in church, they got it from us.
well, yeah.
Music, they got it from us. They favorite
Everything
genres,
except
they got it from us.
bagpipes.
It's the way it is.
Bagpipes. We don't play bagpipes. We
Except
don't play
bagpipes.
bagpipes. That's
Yeah.
about it.
But hey, yeah,
I haven't played much.
I bet you, Big O. I bet you, Big O, that the LeBron James of bagpipes is out there somewhere.
Yo, what up, y'all? Yo, is it true that talking about LeBron James, like NBA didn't do no type of recognition when he hit 40K? Like they just kept playing and
No, the game kept on going.
Wow.
Yeah, they did it after the timeout. Yeah.
Okay. Well, what up, y'all? You know, your boy.
Which
your
is
boy,
fine.
I think it was a.
Yeah, I mean, I'm good with that.
I think it was a close game, so that's why they didn't do it. I think it was a close game, so that's why they didn't do it.
It's not
Okay.
fine.
But I don't know.
It's not fine though. That shit's bullshit. Michael Jordan hit 30K and he got a whole plaque, a whole ceremony, a plaque, and all that. Now LeBron hits 40 and they we just gonna mention it at the game during the timeout, and that's the fuck all my man getting. That's not
Did it
fine.
happen at home? Did it happen at home or was he away?
No, he was in. Was
Hold
he
on.
in Denver? It was against Denver.
I don't
right?
remember.
Yeah, it was against Denver. They
He-
was in Denver.
Yeah, he might have been in Denver. He might. Yeah.
In Denver, yeah, why
Yeah.
shut the game down? And I don't say that, Tyrone. I don't say that with no disrespect, because you know how I feel about LeBron. But it's just the
I
whole
hate LeBron.
do that shit after. Like I just always kind of felt like that. Like do that shit at the end of the game. Like why break up the flow and the monotony of the game? Just do that shit at the end. Because you
That's
getting
why
me
I
to
think-
stop. Yay! Woo! Walk around the court with my hands up. Yes, I did it. But guess what? My career ain't over at that point. I'm still going to be scoring more points. So celebrate that mark of when I put it too far out of the way for somebody else to touch. Celebrate it then. Breaking it, cool. Celebrate that shit when you put it up there beyond the top of the rafters. But
I
that's
don't
just
think
me.
nobody's gonna touch that. I don't think nobody's gonna touch that.
I think it's out of the way now. Like KD is probably the closest one, maybe. And like he already missed a year, like so. I don't think he has much time left. Steph, maybe.
Doncic might touch it. He puts up numbers.
Doncic is a fat ass man. You think he gonna have 20 seasons in himself? He's not. Doncic ain't playing for 20 years, bro. He's already fat.
Yo, hey, listen. He moves at his own pace.
Damn.
He moves at his own pace. Like he doesn't. You know. I mean,
You don't rush it.
You don't rush at all, man. I could see. Maybe not 20 years. About 15 years though, yeah, I can see that.
Maybe the young kid Wembanyama does it because he's so fucking tall. If he doesn't get hurt, he's possible because he's only going to get better than what he is right now.
Man, he got to put on weight, man.
And he don't seem like he wanted to. Because I feel like
his teammates are doing him dirty out there.
I feel like my man should be like taking over games more than he taking over games. I think he kind of like laying back a little bit too much. My man got to get.
Can't. They don't pass him the ball, Ty.
He got to.
They don't pass him the ball. You can't.
They didn't pass Kobe the ball neither.
They don't.
Remember Shaq told Robert Ory, when Robert Ory and them was complaining about Kobe not passing the ball, what Shaq said? Y'all better get a rebound. Y'all heard that story, right? Shaq said, Kobe, he said, Kobe, they guys are complaining about you having no ball. I'm not passing the ball. There ain't no I in team. And Kobe said, there's a me in that motherfucker. And Shaq said he went back to them and said, hey man, Kobe said, y'all gotta get the rebound.
The land of no return. Sometimes some of them NBA players was like, "What my favorite skit in Ren and Stimpy, the land of the lost left socks. That's where the ball goes to die."
Mm.
Yeah.
Yo, that's a throwback, Dan.
Land of the lost left socks. That's one of my favorites. That's one of my
Ooh.
because that shit was so real at one time. Like if you grew up like with like doing laundry at home and shit, and then just see shit just magically disappear that you put there in the machine, but all of a sudden, where the fuck did it go? The land of lost.
But you know what, Dan? What's funny is socks back in the day didn't have no left or right. So you just lost the sock. There was no left sock, bro. You just put it on your right foot first.
Well, I don't know if y'all had big families, but you know how that shit happens when you got a big family and your mom or your pop tell you, go downstairs and get the laundry, right? And you got to carry all the laundry up and it's falling out the basket or whatever. So when that sock drops out, you ain't about to sit that basket down to get that fucking sock. So you just think, I mean, you think like, I'm going to go back and pick the sock up later on, and you go back down the basement and the sock beating up not on the step where you dropped it. Then it's like the cat done got it, or the dog got it, or somebody done kicked it down the step. You know what I mean? That's the shit that.
I was gonna say, especially not walking up or down the step, like you're not going backwards. Where are you putting the basket to turn around to look back?
Yeah, right.
But oh well,
that shit ain't gonna work out.
Speaking of brief laughs beforehand.
Dang.
I was trying to put together like a little slide reel of pictures, but damn it, man. Who, I mean, for everybody watching, anybody listening on audio, you're not going to be able to, you'll be able to hear this. Raise your hand and say I if you thought Francis Ngannou actually had a shot. And I'm going to say I.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
What?
For sure.
Y'all really, come on, man.
Sure.
Wow.
He had a shot and he took it on the chin.
He caught that shit across the side of his head, and like this fight, like I didn't get to watch it in real time. I forgot that when he even was coming on. But then when you went to the internet and saw the video, you saw the whole fight. Like it was very reminiscent of an 80s Tyson fight. It just went around longer.
You know why?
Yeah,
I didn't think
Joshua looked frustrated that he even took the fight after he knocked his ass out. He was like, "Come on, dude.
Yeah,
this is the guy you talking about."
Here's the problem. While a lot of people were looking at it as that Ngannou had a chance because of what he did against Tyson Fury, I thought that what he did against Fury made him have no chance because Fury went in underestimating him. Fury went in thinking he was going to be a tomato can, and he showed that he had some skill, and he showed that he almost beat Fury. So now, if you're going to go against Joshua, who's been called like, not the good champ. Like they've been saying that Joshua's not as good as he is. This guy has got that chip on his shoulder already. And now he done seen that you not to be played with. He done seen you in the ring with the so-called champ. So he knows you got some kind of skill. You not to be played with. He got a chip on his shoulder already. You're going in there with a monster that's already locked and loaded and ready to take you out. And Ngannou went in there with somebody that was ready to take him out, wasn't underestimating him, and was going to and had something to prove. So I didn't think he had a chance. I thought Joshua was going to pick him up.
Ty, the saying goes, you don't play with your food, right? You don't play with your food. Joshua was not in there for the fuck around. He was in there to do work. That's his job. That's his business. And he was not going to be embarrassed anymore in the ring than what he's already been embarrassed. So he just made a point. And it really helped him in the odds. It probably helped him in boxing. This is more for Joshua getting his name back than anything. Because if he'd have lost to Ngannou, people would have just been like, yeah, he's still trash. But nah, this has definitely boosted him up a little bit, and it should get him some better quality fights from this point on.
Who's left to
It
fight
goes
though?
back to
Wilder?
Styles make fights. Styles make fights. This is the greatest thing Joshua could ever done for his career right now. And the thing is with against Tyson Fury is so used to using his weight as leverage against fighters and wearing you down and messing you up. He couldn't do that to Ngannou. Ngannou was so damn strong that he was pushing Tyson Fury around, or he was pushing his weight back on him. And when that didn't work, that took away, a good 3/4 of Tyson Fury's game. Now, Josh was a different animal. Joshua was a boxer power puncher. You know what I mean? And it's going to test what kind of actually direct boxing skills Francis Ngannou has. Also, Joshua hits a lot harder than Tyson. Could not hurt Francis Ngannou. You know what I mean? So he got in there with Joshua, and Joshua was like, listen, if I don't get this dude out of here, there's a possibility this dude could get me out of here. So he went with that headhunters. He didn't treat it like a spectacle. I'm pretty sure Tyson Fury saw, had to give the folks a good fight, saw it as a mashup between boxing and MMA, and wanted to entertain. But at the same time, when he realized his style of fighting didn't work against this guy, he didn't have anything else. Josh was like, nah, I'm gonna have to get this guy out of here early.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And shout out to Tony Bellew, who is not one of my favorite fighters, but he called this fight early. He said, look for Joshua to knock him out early.
Damn.
That's what I thought.
He was spot on.
Yeah.
He was spot on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean,
for
yeah,
them.
Ngannou's gonna have to fight tomato cancer from here on out, man, for the next 2-3 fights. I mean, he's still, in my opinion, he's still a better version of Deontay Wilder. You know what I'm saying? As just aesthetics wise, he doesn't throw no haymakers. He looks like he knows how to throw a punch.
What he is he's the only person in that division that Tyson Fury can't use his weight against. That's why he looks so good.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Hey, you saying he have to fight tomato can from here on out, but do we have to fight from here on out? I mean, 0-2 to start out your boxing career in a heavyweight. I mean, I guess because he's a heavyweight, he might have a chance to still do something. But for me, I think my man should just go sit his ass down somewhere, man. Like call it a day, man.
Well, did you see the garb that all the people surrounding the ring was wearing?
Yeah.
Those motherfuckers will find a way to get the money up to have him fight again.
Yeah.
And again.
Oh, he is great for the sport of boxing. Shout out to him for taking that chance. He went right to the top. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And shout out to him for taking that chance. He fought top dogs. He brought a lot of money and eyes back to boxing and electrified it. Good for him. I think he should take his shot. He fought 2 of the top 3 fighters in the division. He don't have to fight tomato cans. He should take his shot against because everyone wants to prove themselves now by trying to beat him, and I think he can get some of those guys out of there. So I'd like to see them fight Usyk. I'd like to see him fight something else, somebody else. But good on him for trying to make fights happen, for not waiting around for boxing or waiting around for Dana White to give him the fight he wants. He took matters into his own hands and said, okay, I'm going to make a high-profile combat sport fight. And good for him.
Yep.
Yeah, word. I'm not mad at it because the heavyweight division needs some kind of resurgence to me. And if this is the way that he's going to give the spark back to it while taking the L's, then so be it. So be it. But I like you, Tyrone. Yeah, Anthony Joshua's looked like on some why did I take this fight? He made this shit look way too easy. This is the difference between us boxers and y'all MMA niggas. Literally like that, all in the face of yeah, whatever. I got the bag. Thank you, Saudi, or whoever they were. Where were they? Were they in Dubai or in Saudi?
Yeah, in Dubai.
Saudi. The Saudis are making fights happen. Those creeps, but they making these fights happen, man. They put on the cards that people want to see. Can't be mad at them for that, right?
Well, people could be mad, but like you said, what you gonna do about it?
before we get off the topic of boxing, can we talk about this Mike Tyson Jake Paul joint that's about to happen in a couple of months?
All I'm gonna say, TJ, first, and I'm gonna get out the way. I know Lisper's gonna say Jake Paul's gonna win, you know, but I'm joking. But
Wow.
I'm joking. But I hope this fight for Tyson isn't like the Roy Jones fight where they couldn't really hit each other. Because we saw Tyson toying around with Roy Jones the whole fight. If he wanted to have 8 Roy Jones up, he was food that day. I don't care what Roy Jones says. He was food that day. Hopefully, the food is on the plate, and that is Jake Paul. And maybe this could be the last we hear of the Paul brothers outside of the WWE.
Remember the post fight interview? Roy couldn't breathe. Roy couldn't breathe after that fight, man. He was still trying to catch his breath from all them damn body shots he caught.
Well, this is the thing, right? Jake Paul, it's a bad look for him because he's fighting a senior citizen, a guy that's 60 years old. That's a bad look. And then if he loses, he lost to a senior citizen, a guy that's 60 years old. It's a double-edged sword. Like, he can't win. It's not a good look for him.
Well, but he don't move like a 60-year-old though.
I beg to differ. I think
that's what I'm saying.
I think it's a win-win for Jake Paul for me because people don't give Mike 60. People still think of Mike as Mike for like even though Mike was getting beat up at the end of his career, and even though Mike, ain't what we think of Mike as, a lot of people still think Mike is Mike. And then them training videos and everything that Mike was doing in that fight with Roy Jones, people was like out here going like, yo, Mike still got it. And people think that Mike is going to destroy Jake. So if Jake gets in there and does a little something, makes himself look a little good, it's not going to end his career for Mike Tyson to fuck him up. People just going to be like, that's Mike. You know what I'm saying? But if he wins or if he looks at least it's going to be like, damn, Jake was in there with Mike. He did his thing. You know what I'm saying? I think this is a win-win for Jake Paul.
If Jake clips Tyson and something clicks on him and Tyson reverts back to his old boxing, he's going to destroy this dude like what your man did. I hope he destroys him the way your man did Tommy Morrison. You know what I'm saying? Beat him back to the segregation era. Just wail on his ass.
Yeah, but how did that
You know
hurt
what I'm saying?
That doesn't hurt Jake Paul. They're gonna be like,
because you're losing to a man that's like 40 years, 30 years older than you, bro. Like that shouldn't happen.
It's Mike though.
Yo, if Mike knocks his head clean off, dude, it's a wrap. This dude really can't show his face like that. Because that shit is going to be a meme of the year. Trust me, it'll be meme of the year. It'll be like when Pacquiao got knocked out. And he was doing mad memes of him getting knocked out.
Well,
if Jake Paul wins this, then we can officially say it's on some WWE shit. I mean, we've all pretty much suspected it, but if he beats Tyson, 60-year-old Tyson even, we can all expect like, okay, this shit is a fucking circus. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, Mike's still shit. He's 60, but he moves better than any 60-year-old I know. And seeing those clips, with him in the ring sparring, what him training with his trainer. Yeah, nah, Jake Paul ain't doing that. If it's a real fight, then
fam.
Wasn't Tyson?
Jake Paul.
Go ahead.
No, Jake Paul is a good semi-pro fighter. He's a talented semi-pro fighter. He needs to fight real boxers. He's fighting a fucking senior citizen.
Yeah.
So he's going to beat Mike up. The thing is, if you remember Mike is in his career, what happened to Mike is Mike ran out of gas in 2 rounds. That's the problem with Mike, right?
Yeah.
So, this guy is going to tee off on Mike. And if he tees off on Mike, I think he should get jumped before he leaves the arena. You know what I mean? So, but no, it's
But Jay,
Mike's 57, man. It's an old man,
wasn't
bro.
wasn't
It's an
he
old
spar?
man.
I know, but wasn't he sparring with Nagano before the Tyson Fury fight? Like, wasn't Nagano like
No, he was
Nagano?
training
He was
Nagano.
training him, right?
Training him, but he wasn't
Okay.
sparring with him. And Mike's 57, and he has 5 years of cocaine in his system, bro. He's done. He's shot, bro. You know what I mean?
Here's the thing, TJ. You talk about Jake Paul being embarrassed. You talk about him being the biggest meme. But we live in a world now where embarrassment and negativity make you a star. And I'm going to just say this. Look at Krishan Rock and Blueface. Everything we know about them is negative. Everything we see about them is embarrassing, fucked
You're
up,
right.
blah, blah, blah. And these two are millionaires because of being embarrassed. They're millionaires because of all of their all the bullshit. So him becoming the greatest meme and embarrassing is still good for his brain.
You couldn't wait to mention that.
Yeah.
So couldn't. But nah, but yeah, man. But I don't know. For me, with the Paul brothers period, you know, I've just been waiting to see that major something happen ever since them being dickheads over a decade plus ago in the Japanese suicide forest. That's why people hate them, is because they went to Japan and disrespected damn near an entire culture, being YouTubers, being dickheads in the suicide forest. So ever since then, it's easy to see why they can be the most hated. But at being the most hated, they're actually taking their crafts serious, which is commendable in some sort of. It's still commendable. Like Logan, though he doesn't wrestle much, he only really wrestles on the big pay-per-views. The boy is all right. He's good. I don't think he would be like independent circuit phenom superstar, but the WWE puts him in the right positions to shine when necessary. Jake, like Jamal said, actual decent semi-pro kind of fighter. If he were to go into the real circuit of whatever weight division he would be in, there might be an air quotes no name who would probably tear him up. But because the name's drawing money. So it just like Francis Ngannou, like you would be stupid to go fucking try to go for something less when you could pull big name yada yada for a bullshit fight out of nowhere to make the fucking 30-gallon hefty bag of money. You know?
Right.
You're right. This is the way taking the L is going to get you the bag.
Yeah, it's like we want to see the Paul brothers lose in life, but they keep finding a way to win while actually taking their craft serious. And to me, that's commendable in a way.
They need to fight boxers. Jake Paul needs to be fighting boxers at this point. Like boxers. He lost to Tommy Fury. But he held his own. He did well, which means he needs to be fighting boxers, like licensed, active boxers at this point. He's beating up on folks who don't know boxing.
But that also depends on what he actually wants his career to be. Does he want to just be this novelty fighter who just finds people to fight and get this money, or is he really trying to be a boxer? That's the difference. You know what I mean?
He's not trying to be a boxer.
Nah.
Right.
And the business side of him is smarter. The novelty is more money. I'm not mad at him for that.
He makes more money fighting these dudes that he's fighting than he would fighting a no-name boxer that might beat him the fuck up. So there's no chance of him doing that. Now, unless he sits down one day and says, hey, I really want to do this boxing shit, I really want to be a boxer, then people are going to start saying something. But for now, everybody knows what he's doing, so nobody ain't going to say nothing about who he's fighting. You know what I mean? Especially when he's picking people like Tyson, who, like I said, people still think that Mike is Mike and Mike will fuck him up, which I think, like Jay said, I think that Jake Paul's going to go in there and beat Mike up a little bit.
Now, who was the MMA cat that he fought? That last name started with an H. I forgot his name, but he tore that dude up. I forgot it. I gotta look for his
Yeah,
name now.
but I mean, again, not a boxer. You know what I mean? There's difference. There's a difference between MMA and boxing, as we see. It's different. Just like if he went into an octagon, he get his fucking whole body rearranged. You know what I mean? It's just the skills are so different.
Tyrone Woodley.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and this, come on. Like I said, Jake Paul's got skills, but like you know, he's got enough skills where if he fights any non-boxer, that person is going to be in trouble.
Since we on boxing right now, what do y'all think about Clarissa Shields calling out these men?
Nah, it's a different ball game. It's a different ball game, sir. It's a different ball game.
No.
It's not the same.
Ain't it wild for her to just be saying that shit though?
No.
Yeah, maybe she fights one of these featherweight dudes, like these 125-pound dudes, but she I don't even know if she's nah, bro.
I would say no, dog.
I'm not gonna
bro. She's gonna get mocked. Not disrespecting her, but
no. I was gonna say I'm not gonna disrespect her in Women's History Month, but I'm gonna say it like this. And then I'm off of it. My bad, Jamal. You can make a statement, but talk your shit, Clarissa, because rappers do it all the time. They'll be the worst rapper in the world. Nah, I'm the best. Nah, you see it in battle rap all the time. A nigga gets washed for a 30, or because there's no judges. Nah, I won. Yo, y'all niggas is crazy. Y'all crazy. Nah, I won that battle. And everybody knows you lost. Rappers. Yo, I'm the best. I'm the best. Nah, you sucked. Nah, cool. Clarissa, talk your shit until it actually happens, until you're actually in a ring against another man besides the sparring. Keep talking your shit. You know, freaking I'll say what's the name? Ronda Rousey used to tell stories about how she beat up men in bars and stuff like that. Obviously untrained people. I believe that happened. But when you go against somebody trained, different story. So until it happens, different story.
It's a lose-lose. I mean, Ronda Rousey also said she, was talking stuff about Floyd and that whole stuff, which is probably the only time Floyd has been witty enough to have the funniest answer in the world. Where they asked him, they said Ronda Rousey said that you would lose in a fight. He was like, "Who's he?" He's like, I never heard of him. But no, Clarissa was going back and forth. I know with Keith Thurman, and she can. You know what? I agree with you, Dan. She can talk her shit. You know why? Because she's beat the best in her sport. She beat the top dog, which was Savannah Marshall, and everybody else underneath. There's really nobody left for her to fight to challenge her, unless they're just pretty much waiting for her to get old and let her skills start to drop with closer shit.
Right.
And she been in the octagon and fought and won. You know what I mean? So shout out her. She can do stuff, but no, she's not beating no dude. And just to give you a heads up, a good friend of mine, his daughter is like semi-pro. She's 14. And she's been training down in Colombia. They was up here during this Christmas break. And I had on the body pads, and he wanted to show me what she could do at 14. And she was lighting me up on the pads. I was like, nah, I'm good.
That's what put you in the hospital?
You know what? It could have been. I was like, oof. Yeah. At 14, but no. If Keith Thurman hit her with a shot, it's a lose-lose for any man that fights closer shit. It's a lose-lose. Because you beat up a woman or you lose to a woman. There's no way you can come back from either one.
Right.
It's done.
She's not eating no overhand right. She's just not gonna eat that overhand right, dog. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna
one body shot, the fight's over. Yeah, the fight's over.
But what dude is gonna want to get in the ring with her? Because I don't know if any dudes that is okay with hitting women You know what I'm saying? Be a
Not
sport and not a
professionally. Not professionally.
But that's not
those dudes exist.
really.
Not
But that's not,
professionally,
I
sir.
live in New York.
No.
I know.
but that's my real point, though. I feel like she's using that as her advantage. She's making good, valid boxing points of saying how, you know, she's more skilled than him, how, you know, she can hit him more times than he can. She's making valid boxing points, and she knows that there's no chance that it's going to be proven. She knows there's no chance that Keith Thurman is ever going to sign to step in the ring and actually fight her. So I feel like, you know, you're just trolling because you know you can make these valid points and you can look good saying it and you can and make people feel some type of way, but we never gonna know because nobody's never gonna get in the ring with you and do that. You know what I mean? So it's like
And you
No, we
know
know.
Keith Thurman?
We
Keith Thurman is
know.
a world-class fighter.
But that's fine, and that's why there's the saying. But that's why also there's the saying any given Sunday, because when we talk boxing, right? If you notice it or not, we like to move goalposts, like we just did with the Tyson and Paul conversation. Oh, somebody's gonna fuck somebody up, somebody's gonna fuck somebody up. But as soon as we talk about Mayweather and say, oh, well, Mayweather picked and chose and cherry picked, but then they'll go into, but isn't the name of the game with Mayweather scoring points and not about knocking your opponent out and all of that? So if they did get in the ring, Clarissa could very well outscore fucking somebody, a man. But I'm just throwing it because this is all a hypothetical question. You can easily shake your head and say, nah. And I might agree with you in the background, but also just looking at the other side, yeah, I'm sorry, but if boxing is a game of scoring points and she can dodge, yes, one good shot can get anybody.
no,
But she also might be able to out jab you for the fucking round and take a round because she landed more shots. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
Floyd gets hit.
No, you're right.
Floyd doesn't get hit. Floyd gets hit, but Floyd can outpoint you and win fight. In that thing, in the situation with Clarissa being in the ring with Keith Thurman, in order for her to outpoint him and win the fight, she cannot get hit at all.
Yeah. Whole point. If that fight goes if it goes more than a round, I'd be surprised. And like for all the judges, Keith Thurman can fucking fight. Keith Thurman can fight. I give him. I just don't think I don't. I just yeah.
He ain't some dude off the street.
But again, I didn't want to linger on it too long. But it's the assumption that she can't eat those hits. You know, that's all I'm saying. Because this whole conversation,
it's not an assumption, though.
This whole conversation is assumption. This whole okay. I mean, I'm not standing on the side. I'm just giving the other.
His nickname was One Time, which means he was one time in the minute.
I mean, well, I ain't a woman, but that one time could mean multiple things. I'm probably sure in this life too. All right, tap out.
One time.
I'm done. I'm finished. Get off me. No, don't touch me. Don't touch me. But I paused. All right, let's get into the fun now. Fuck that. I think we stalled enough. We might have a guest. The homie Brian might come through. As he said, this was his, speaking of one time, this was his in the house dancing in the drawers music. But here's the list. And I saved this on purpose for the likes of like Big O to remember. How many times? And you know what? Oh, since I'm joking on you, how many times do I hit the shuffle?
What you said? 3-4 times?
I'm asking you how many times.
Oh, I don't know.
Pick a number.
Okay. Okay. Let's go with 4.
Okay. Shuffling seeds. 1. 2. 3. 4. That's it. I'm not even gonna show it until I get to the tournament list now.
Okay.
Oh wait, oops, I showed it. I want to get back to the tournament page. Let me stop sharing the screen so you can see that. But just to show y'all that I always do random because I get accused of other shit. But there was the randomization. You saw that. Now let me get to the actual tournament link, and then we could get this bitch started. What the fuck? Why am I forgetting how to use this shit? Oh yeah, it's because I use it once a year, twice a year. You don't use it all the time. Here we go. And click start the tournament. All right. Back to the screen share. So once again, in the month of March, we do our Sweet 16s, which is short tournaments that we could get out the way and get done. All this fucking ads, yo, popping up. Wow. Okay. So here's the seating. Let me get back to the comments. Brian's in the comments. Hopefully you can pop in up on with us. I think this was Carl Tyrone. He was shouting you out earlier. Yo, list, but next time you win RI, me and the UW boys will probably show you the city. I told them when I go up there, man, we go into War Rack. I want to do a video with the War Rack kids. But anyway, let's get into the tournament. Fuck that. All right. And then seating don't matter really, but Steely Dan being at a number one just feels right. But we got Steely Dan's Peg versus Player Baby Come Back. Average White Band versus Jane Child. Wham! Everything She Wants versus the Doobie Brothers. Tina Marie versus Simply Red. Holland, oh my goodness. Ouch.
Really? That's first round?
Hall and Oates, I can't go for that versus Michael McDonald. Remember, O picked 4 shuffles.
Oh,
so you can't throw it on me. I can't call the cheater. O picked 4 shuffles.
Damn,
Kenny Loggins, this
You
is
should have said 5, oh. Should have said 5.
Yeah.
Toto's Georgie Porgy. Culture Club versus Phil Collins and Bobby Caldwell versus George Michael's Careless Whispers. I told you, I went for the heavy hitters in songs. But damn it, man, the shuffle done got us bad. So Jamal,
yes, sir.
I'm gonna ask you, do we get this toughest one out of the way now, or do we go somewhere else? Your choice.
Let's go. Let's get it out of the way. We're not dodging. We're not dodging nothing.
Before we go any further, right? Before we make our choices, can you play samples of said songs?
I want to, and that's what I was trying to do pre-show, making sure how if we can hear so we don't get kicked off. Because that's I would love to do that. That would probably.
Can you play 20 seconds, Dan?
I'm gonna try to do it like this. I'm gonna try to do it the way I was doing the pre-show. You hear it?
Yeah. What's that?
The east side of the LBC on the mission trying to find
Okay. That's Michael McDonald.
Yep. Versus, I'm trying my best, y'all. Because like I said, I wish we was able to play the joints in full. Y'all hear it?
I'm going with Hall and Oates for that one.
Bro,
that part right there was on the King Ghidra album.
Yeah, I'm going with Hall and Oates on that one.
All right, Tyrone.
No, I can't go with Hall and Oates. I know I can't go for that. I know what it is, but I can't go with that because finding out that I keep forgetting what's sung by a white man devastated me. Okay. And so I'm gonna pick that.
Michael McDonald.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Man, yeah, I'm sorry. Michael McDonald's voice just over anything is magic. That's where my voice. That's where my vote's going. TJ.
Man, this is tough, bro, because your man Michael McDonald said, I keep forgetting we're not in love anymore. Your man's forgot. But Hall and Oates was like, she wants my body and now she wants my soul. What? She wanted all, dude. She ain't taking nothing less than your soul. Fuck what you heard. Um, I'm gonna go with Hall and Oates because Michael McDonald. I mean, it's a dope song, but he was trying to get his boo back, and Hall and Oates was like 52 hand blocking this chick from stealing his life forever and shit. You know what I'm saying? Forever. You can't. You that's just crazy. You know. So that's what did it for me. I mean, you got to understand the lyrics to the song. It's not just the beat. It's not just the music itself, but like the lyrics are heavy in both songs. But I'm going with Daryl Hall and John Oates on this one.
Is Jamal is literally it said, I'll do anything that you want me to. But I can't.
Yeah, but I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that.
You know what that I mean?
I can't do that, bro.
When I put it like that, that literally sounds like stay away from my booty hole. Brian's comment. Brian is I keep forgetting. That's what that reminds me of. Stay away from my hole. No soul in my hole. But Jamal, it's on you.
This is tough as shit because this is almost like a finals matchup in the first round.
Brian's coming into the show in a little bit.
I got a question for you. Who is What a Fool Believes? What is that up against? I can't hear you, brother. You muted.
Yeah, I muted him. I said when we get through this, because I know. Because here's the thing. And with you making that statement,
you know where I'm going.
You caught it. Because so I was trying to give everybody their own individual joints.
Yeah.
Kenny Loggins and Michael McDonald are both represented in the Doobie Brothers also.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
But their individual impact was just as strong, if not as stronger than the Doobies.
This is fucking ridiculous, man.
Yo, wait, I'm sorry. Kenny Loggins.
All right, yo, I'm gonna go with.
I think so.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with. I keep forgetting.
My mind right there.
Damn, I just like. Call Notes has like 5 songs that could be on this list, man.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Michael McDonald for the win. A lot of people when I a lot of people might said Michael McDonald to the finals. Like when I posted this up, they thought it was an automatic thing. Just like how but what the way Tyrone just mentioned, and I'm gonna go here. Some people thought Michael McDonald was black. Some people didn't learn that Bobby Caldwell was black.
Yo,
last year.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Over 40. I was over 40.
Yeah,
bro.
Absolutely, Jamal, absolutely.
Yeah,
I was like, word.
And actually, and What a Fool Believes was written by Kenny Loggins and Michael McDonald.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Genius behind that shit.
This is crazy.
But we're going. As soon as you hear that, you don't even have to. You don't even have to play it that long. You already know where it's going. You already know where it's going. Versus, let me see if I could get the other one up. There we go. Let's see if it wants to play now. See, the difference here is And the thing is with making the introduction to the show, the introductions, it's like you know what you're getting into with both of these songs. And Brian knew what he was getting into wanting to be a part of this episode. So I'm going to lead off with you. The first vote for Bobby Caldwell, What You Won't Do for Love versus George Michael's Careless Whispers.
First and foremost, I apologize for being tardy to the show. What up to everybody? And I guess you wonder where I've been. What's happening, everybody? But no. I still got to catch up on the first half of the show. But first vote for this one. Damn, this is hard because I love both of these songs. Careless Whisper hits me as an old school head, but God damn it, Bobby Caldwell is just, that song just hits in so many different ways, and it's been sampled so many different times in different ways. I got to go Bobby Caldwell on this one.
TJ.
Bruh. I got to go George Michael because that song, that was in my like early youth days, and I played that for the chicks when I needed to like lock it in, and that was the closer for me. I got personal bias with this one, and I love Bobby Caldwell. I love that song.
Tyrone,
but
guilty.
yo,
got no rhythm for him.
but yo, that Careless Whisper, bro. It was like when Mr. C was like, he closes the show like as finisher he is, and that's
like champion he is.
That's why. Yeah. I can't go against George Michael on that one, bro. Sorry.
Yeah, TJ stole my thunder, man, because that's exactly why I was going to pick George Michael, because I'm like, man, you play that Careless Whisper with the ladies, and you're like, I'm never going to dance again. You know what I mean? And you hit it, and you dancing with him while you doing it, it's over.
It's over. Lights out. It's Vince Carter at the end of the dunk contest. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over.
And we used to have those dollar parties, and soon as that, everybody knew it's time to go. It's time to go. Because I'm about to get
that saxophone. That saxophone come on, bro. You hear that horn? It's a rap.
So I'm going with
rap.
Because man, look, I had some.
Shorty looked at me like, "Is this what we doing?" She looked at me, "Is this what we doing?" Yeah, this is what we doing. I had to pull out the big guns for you. You know what I'm saying? And that was it.
My vote went to Bobby Caldwell. And it was kind of going to Bobby Caldwell, but because y'all two was talking about closing deals that I never even had deals on the table for back in the day, fuck that. I'm going opposite of y'all. Big O.
Yo, this is a lot closer than I thought it would be, man. Bobby Caldwell, this song right here is when you talk about white soul and yacht music and all that. This is the song that comes to mind. You know what I'm saying? To me, this is the song, the artist that started all that shit, man. That made it relevant. You know, I'm definitely without a doubt going with Bobby Caldwell, What I Wouldn't Do for Love.
Let him know, Jamal. This is the one that really got all the boats and hoes.
Bro, bro, is there a black family reunion or barbecue or any gathering that does not fucking drop Bobby Caldwell on there?
Exactly.
This is a massacre, bro. It's a fucking massacre. It's Bobby Caldwell. It's not even man. And don't get me wrong, George Michael was a bad man. You know what I mean? And shout out to George Michael. If you haven't seen that Wham documentary on Netflix, go watch it. You know,
it was dope. It was dope.
Man, but it's Bobby Caldwell. You got you a plate of potato salad and some barbecue chicken. It's Bobby Caldwell, man.
That's
I came here to let you know.
And you
Come
know
on
what?
now.
You know
Your
what?
man said, "What? Your friends wonder what is wrong with me."
I wish I could have gave that shit a golden buzzer, boy. Straight to the finals.
Well, you know what? Because we just mentioned them two names, the first round matchup. This is tough.
Mm.
Wham, Everything She Wants versus the Doobie Brothers, which, damn it, I got to go to another playlist. But the Doobie Brothers, What a Fool Believes. And Jamal, this motherfucking man, listen. This one is tougher than
This might be a wash. Nah, this is gonna be
nah.
sweet.
This one is
This
a
is
little
tough.
tougher than what y'all would think it is. For me anyway, I know for sure because he came from, and I'll stop right there.
Somewhere back in her long ago. Sentimental
So-
fool.
Jamal, I'm leaving this picking which child is the best first. I'm leaving this one on you.
Doobie Brothers, man. What a Fool Believes, man.
Wow.
That's Kenny Loggins and Michael McDonald. That's 2 against 1, man.
It's too much. Too much.
Yeah.
Is it too much? I mean, it might be too much because I think I'm picking and y'all hear my sister's car that sounds like a remote control car, right?
I thought she was going to reverse.
Oh, come on. I'm going Wham.
Somebody tell me.
That was the shit, boy.
Big O.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Wham on that one.
You. Yeah, this one is not easy. Brian.
Yeah, this one isn't an easy one. Wham, growing up, my sister was obsessed with that group and she played the shit out of them. But for me, I got to go Doobie Brothers, man. Michael McDonald and Kenny Loggins. Like, Michael McDonald on any track is a cheat code for Blue Eyed Soul. So I got to go Doobie Brothers on this one.
Tyrone, you got the tape recorder in your pocket or are you whamming it?
This is not even, I don't even understand why this is difficult or hard for some of you, but it's not even close for me. It's the Doobie Brothers all the way. Wham, that song, everything is, She Wants is not even, it's not even soul. It don't have soul to me. It's a cool song, I like and everything, but it don't have no soul to me. Like, that's not a soulful song for me. I don't even know why it's on the list, to be honest. I don't think it belongs here. And so I'm going with the Doobie Brothers.
It's my list, TJ. It belongs.
Nah, I'm going Doobie Brothers on this one, sir. For real. This is that song is just that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah. Nah, both songs are dope. Wham did their thing, but that Doobie Brothers song is just it's just too much.
Yeah, I can feel you. I feel you. Now, I gotta dig a little bit for this one, but I don't have to dig too much. Yeah, I don't have to dig too much, I think. No, here I don't. I'm going this. Oh no, wrong song. I clicked the wrong thing. I'm going here. With James Child. Don't Want to Fall in Love versus the Average White Band. And what did I pick? Oh, I picked Work to Do. I didn't go with, you know why? I think I picked Average White Band, Work to Do. Because I didn't want to go with the easy pick up the pieces. But Work to Do. This is another one of those work to do. This is one of those like you can see your father working on the car. Okay, TJ had to be out, so no, all good, all good. We'll catch you back next week. But this was the average white band joint is like you see your father bopping, working on a car or some shit, talking about I got work to do, get out of my versus Jane Child's I Won't Fall in Love with like this joint was like you could see the B-boys going crazy on it. But Tyrone, where are you going with this?
Well, my dad was a mechanic, and so yeah, I could see my dad under that car, under that hood. You know, I got work to do. You know what I mean? So that was a good vibe for me for this. But also the reason why I'm picking Work to Do is because that Jane Child song don't fit this category for me neither. Like this was the other song that I thought was not like soul. You know, it's a cool song, but it don't fit. It didn't give me that soul vibe. It don't make me feel good inside. So no, I'm going with Work to Do because I don't think Jane Child belongs here. But it's your list. But you know what I'm saying.
Well, I said, TJ, like the excuse me, the Jane Child record just it gave me the ties with like early rap and hip hop, not rap, but early hip hop, like just the beat and everything. Like was definitely some shit that you heard in a mix in an old hip hop party back in the day type shit. But where you going, TJ? Before you got to get out of here.
What's the other pick? I can't see it from here.
Jane Child's Don't Want to Fall in Love versus Average White Band Work to Do.
I'm with you with the James Child, but I heard the Average White Band song more, so that resonates with me more. So that's why I have to go that way with it because that's just something that I just listened to more than I did the James Child song.
Brian,
I know obviously I'm the youngest person in the group, but I never really got into Work to Do. I never really went back and like put it on my playlist or anything like that. So I know it's probably not going to go through, but I'm going to give my pity vote to Jane Child. Don't Want to Fall in Love. I do have it on a playlist. It was one of those songs, like Dan said, it's like it reminds me of early 90s. And yes, it's not really a soulful song, but the girl sings on that song. When she gets into it, she can sing. So I'm going to give that vote to Don't Want to Fall in Love.
Work to Do.
Especially when y'all painting them pools, Jamal, I'm sure flashback.
Fam, Work to Do.
All right, Brian with the pity vote. Y'all swayed me. Average White Band moves on to go against Steely Dan's Peg or Player. Baby, come back. Sticking right there.
Let me hear a sample of Peg.
Sure. While I do that, Jamal, I'm sure you know the two, but
Baby Come Back.
okay. So Jamal goes, Baby Come Back. Let me get to the Steely Dan Essentials. Here's my vote. Steely Dan, I'm all biased on this, though I love Baby Come Back, but Steely Dan, not just because of the namesake, but is one of my favorite groups ever.
No joke.
Above it. This is your big day. That's it, Jamal. I mean, Big O.
All right. If I was to give another golden buzzer, it would also be to this song right here, man. Baby Come Back was probably one of my favorite white soul songs, man. So I'm definitely going with that all the way. I was just curious to listen to Peg. I never heard it. I don't think I've ever heard that song before.
No problem, Tyrone.
I'm gonna be biased too because Baby Come Back was on my Get My Girl Back mixtape. when I fucked up and I made the mixtape, Come Back was the first song on that Chumpy Chump. You know what I mean? Because it just hit. Baby Come Back, and she couldn't resist, even if she didn't want to listen to the whole mixtape. As soon as that came on, she couldn't not listen to that song. You know what I'm saying? So I had to put the first one in there, to get her to go through the rest of them. So yeah, Baby Come Back was my mixtape. I need an apology. I mean, I got to get forgiven. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go with that.
Brian,
I'm gonna piggyback off what Lisper just said, because when I was younger, I used to make my own mix CDs, and whenever I went through a breakup, I came out with a CD called Emotions, and Baby Come Back was on volume 1 and volume 4. So I gotta go, Baby Come Back.
Well, TJ, it's either emotional CDs or a group that to me defines Blue Eyed Soul also in Steely Dan.
First of all, let's give a shout out to all these people in the group. Nobody sings like this anymore and writes these lyrics and these songs like that. So, shout out to all of them. But that Baby Come Back was strong, bro. Strong. And Steely Dan is one of the best groups of all time. No, we're not taking a slight at them at all. It's just a song going up against this song right now. And I gotta do Baby Come Back. I gotta run early, fellas, because I gotta attend a family function I completely forgot about. So my final pick will be Baby Come Back.
Well, while you on the move, you can still put us on YouTube or in the Facebook group, and then just throw your comments in the comment.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right, cool. See you next week.
Yes, sir. Next week, brother.
Yep.
All right. So if that's you, Carl, laughing at Brian's joint, make your votes count in the comments, people. Jamal, you're the last one though. Sympathy vote.
I don't know. I need to get a
victory.
A copy. I need a copy of Brian's mixtape though, for real, volume 4. So.
1 and 4. It was on both.
Yeah, I'm going with Player. Baby Come Back.
And 1 vote in the comments for Baby Come Back. My namesake got smashed.
TJ said that Steely Dan was one of the best. Right? Yeah, they up there. Fleetwood Mac was up there too, though. I know you ain't got no Fleetwood Mac songs on there, but Fleetwood Mac was up there too.
Yeah, nah, I don't have no Fleetwood Mac because of fucking votes like this one. Kenny Loggins' This Is It versus Toto's Georgie Porgy. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with Kenny Loggins in this one.
This is Georgie Porgy.
Yeah.
All you had to do is
that's been sampled a whole lot, boy.
Versus, let me find the Kenny Loggins joint. I have it here somewhere. I'm mad I didn't put this together. I was driving home from work, actually typing this list up while driving home. So I did it from where was I on? I started on like I think Bedford and Sterling. Was it Sterling? No. Bedford and I think Stanley or whatever the fuck it is. And I got to 7th Ave and whatever. I forgot what street I was on. But I got to 7th Ave by the hospital and I was done with this list while I was driving typing. But damn it, I'm looking for. There it is. I got it. Kenny Loggins. This is it. Big O's vote goes to Kenny Loggins. Jamal.
Kenny Loggins. This is it, man.
This is tough, Tyrone. This one's tough.
It is tough because This Is It was my jam. Man, listen, I like that song, but guess what? Georgie Porgy makes me dance, boy. Georgie Porgy makes me get down with it. Like that was going through. Like my dad used to play the old records, and Georgie Porgy used to come on. The kids used to get up. You know what I mean? We can't sit down on that joint, so I'm picking Georgie Porgy.
Brian and Carl's vote for Georgie Porgy also.
All right. For me, I got to go biased on this one. Growing up, there was just one dude in the 80s that was on damn near every fucking soundtrack to a movie that was out. I got to go with Mr. Blue-Eyed Soul himself, Kenny Loggins, man. This is it. The samples, the Nas sample from it, the beats, it was just a perfect mix for me. So I got to go with Kenny Loggins.
Yeah, this shit is tough as hell, man.
Listen,
it's tough.
Kenny Loggins was a cinematic soundtrack god in the 80s. It just is what it is. You know what I mean? It just is what it is.
Yeah, and because I don't want to do the tiebreak. I'm going Kenny Loggins. I'll split it because I was really ready to tie this bitch up and lock it up because this is one of those you could flip a coin type of joints. What if I know it's a different song. I'm just thinking of the artist and what him and Michael McDonald did with Thundercat. Makes me go back and just fuck it. I know I'm looking at different songs. I'm looking at different impacts and different levels. And damn it, I'm mad that I had to vote. I didn't have to vote against Georgie Porgy. I just didn't want no ties. I didn't want no ties. That's all. But who? I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Versus Culture Club. Time. Phil Collins versus Culture Club. Brian.
To me, this one's easy, and no disrespect to Culture Club, but when you talk about one of the greatest songs ever written, one of the best performances of all time, In the Air Tonight, Phil Collins easily gets my vote on this one.
You don't even really have to hear much.
The drum solo alone is...
Come on, Brian. Come on. Talk that shit, Brian. Go ahead.
I've played that drum solo on so many ass cheeks, it's not even funny. Pause.
Jamal.
Fam, when your favorite TV series of all time is Miami Vice, In the Air Tonight, and then there's everything else, fam. So, yeah.
This was actually a good matchup because I don't think that either one of these songs are like soul songs for me. But man, like that Air Tonight, man, that's another song you can sit back, have a little drink, and just melt in your chin and get into that.
Come on, Ty. Tell them about it.
Yeah, man, you can't deny that, bro. So I gotta go with Air Tonight. It's really easy.
Yeah, my vote there too, Big O.
Yeah, man, yo, this song right here personified the 80s, man. This is like the 80s song. Like this song, whenever right now, I can play this song in my car and it's a whole concert in my car. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm going with In the Air Tonight. Easy.
If it was another Culture Club song, it could be different, but like not this one. In the Air Tonight is iconic, man.
Yeah,
that's a milestone marker in life. You know what I mean?
That's one of those songs that you cannot cut the song off before that drum solo. And building up to the drum solo, everyone's getting ready for it. You know it's coming. It's that anticipation for it. You
do the air drums.
Yeah. Yeah, man. If you were teaching a songwriting course and how to build up a song, you use this song as the first sample.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, there's other joints, but good point. But now we got Simply Red. It's another person who a lot of people thought probably was a black man. Simply Red versus man. If there's one artist you can't tell me nothing bad about, it's Tina Marie. I'm just gonna get my vote out the way now. Behind the Groove, Tina Marie gets my vote. Like no ifs, ands, or buts about it, Tyrone.
You know what? Tina Marie is like the cheat code for this whole fucking thing. They said Kenny Loggins. Y'all said Kenny Loggins was the cheat code, but Tina Marie is also the cheat code because I really still think that woman is black. I don't care what nobody says. Tina Marie's black, and I'm sticking to that. But I think right here, I think that Behind the Groove is the wrong song. Behind the Groove is the wrong song for me. Because Tina Marie, I just Behind the Groove, I'm not feeling that. Whereas the Holding Back the Years, the Holding Back the Years is the same thing. It gives me that same feeling as the Air in the Air Tonight. It's like that smooth, you know. And then you got I keep holding on. And it's smooth and drinking. I'm in my bag, bro. So I'm Tina Marie. I mean, damn, it's hard for Tina Marie to not go on, but I can't. So yeah, I'm picking Simply Red. I mean, yeah, Simply Red.
Brian,
if you would have chose maybe Square Biz, I probably would have gave Tina Marie my vote. But we're talking a song, no lie, was in my top 5 played songs on Spotify last year. When I'm just cruising, I'm done with work, I don't want to deal with nobody else. I throw this song on while I'm driving home. I'm singing it to the top of my lungs. Don't nobody need to hear me. Holding Back the Years, Simply Red.
Yeah, it's the song choice. Like Tina Marie, yeah. If it was a different song, if we go on artist for artist, it would be Marie. But because we're using songs, it's Simply Red. Just for the same reasons that Lisper said, bro.
Yeah, Holding Back the Years, man. That song puts you in the place, man. You know, and you just close your eyes and just vibe to it. I'm going with Holding Back the Years.
Oh, Dan, you're muted.
Yep, my bad, y'all. I hate to see her go, but fuck it. It's over. Now we got Players, Baby Come Back versus Average White Band, Work to Do. Second round, we up to. We go.
Oh, Baby Come Back. Easy.
Players, keep playing on, Jamal.
Player,
Tyrone.
Do you want your baby back or you want to do work? Because I don't want to do no work. I want her to come back without me having work to do. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm going with Baby Come Back.
Brian.
Volume 1 and Volume 4. Players, Baby Come Back.
Well, fuck, I'm decreasing votes. I just gave it the 5th one. Carl adds on the 6th one. I can only assume it's you.
Oh, that's actually Dina.
Oh, hey Dina. Or should I'm not gonna say it like Kyle. Hi, Dina. I thought I'm calling her Carl this whole episode. My bad. I thought it was
I just looked over and saw it. I was like, oh shit.
She right next to you.
No, she's in a room.
Nah. But Players, Baby Come Back comes right up to the next one. Let's go to the bottom. Since y'all thought these shits was easy, the first round, Phil Collins and Air Tonight versus Bobby Caldwell.
Before we move on, Dan.
God damn, boy.
Yeah. In all fairness, before we move on, the Average White Band's Work to Do, it got clouded because the Isley Brothers, I Got Work to Do, was the one I actually was loved. So just gonna put that out there.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, the Isley Brothers version is the better version.
Yeah.
Well, Ryan.
Damn. Now I feel like an asshole coming in singing Bobby Caldwell because, man, I gotta go with In the Air Tonight. It's such a fucking classic.
Well,
I gotta go with Phil Collins on this one. Phil Collins.
The household is split today because Gina Do for Love. It happens all the time, right? Like you said. Tyrone.
I didn't pick Bobby Caldwell the first time, so I'm not going to pick him again. I'm going to put Collins in the air tonight.
Wait, negative.
I'm fixing it. My bad. I'm going Bobby Caldwell. The one not so black man in this whole thing. Big O.
Yo, this could have been in the finals right here, man.
Could have.
That's what I'm saying. We had 2 finals matchups already, bro.
Who picked random?
I was gonna say someone randomized this, huh?
Yeah. Now I was Dan. Dan did that shit.
I clicked it. You see what he does, Tyrone?
Dan did that shit.
Pass the button.
I purposely went off of your selection of how many randoms because you say I should.
This is fucking Purple Tape versus the Infamous all over again, boy. God damn. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Bobby Caldwell. There's no wrong answers here.
Right.
And that's the thing about it is it's hard, Jamal. Is there really wrong answers? That's really, you know what I'm saying? Like, is there really a wrong answer here?
No, sir, because these are all life moments. These are all we can all remember who we were when we heard these songs. We had memories. So I'm going with Bobby Caldwell only because Bobby Caldwell, because what You Won't Do for Love was that song, 10 years or 5 years earlier. You know what I mean? It's been doing it for longer. That's the only difference.
Both these songs get played at the barbecue, man.
Right.
About the barbecue, I like to pick the songs that I play in my bedroom. You know what I mean? The songs that I vibe to when I'm not at the barbecues. Anybody can have fun and dance and enjoy a song at a barbecue.
If you need music in the bedroom, you ain't making the right music.
Hey yo,
and I'm gonna leave it at that. Doobie Brothers, What a Fool Believes versus Simply Red, Holding Back the Years. This is now I can freely vote for the Doobie Brothers, though I love the Simply Red joint. I wanted to throw votes to the Doobies. Doobies get my vote here, Tyrone.
I'm still sticking with Simply Red, man. That vibe. I just don't want to get that vibe up just yet.
Holding back the draws, Jamal.
Bro, I fucking hate this tournament. Oh man, I'm going with Doobie Brothers again. The same reasoning. It's been doing it longer. It's just because they arrived before.
See, Brian, this is what makes these fun. It's the toughness. It's hard. Oh,
it is, and that's why I rushed my ass home because the moment I saw this bracket, I was like, I got that on my playlist. And for me, again, Ride Home. There ain't nothing better than closing the windows, singing my lungs out to Simply Red. I gotta go with Simply Red on this one.
All right, the household reunites because Dina voted for Simply Red also.
That's
Big
my
O,
woman.
it's on you. What you gonna do?
Oh yeah, Simply Red, man. Simply Red, holding back the years.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
Shocker. Jamal, I guess we got caught with the tape recorder. Show's over.
Yeah, man.
I'm
the rerun syndrome, man.
I'm rerun. It dropped out my pocket.
Hey, again, no wrong choices in that one.
Hey, Jamal, here's the tough choices. You Roger or Dwayne?
Me? I was Dwayne, man. Yeah.
Oh shit. Doobie Brothers right here.
The Doobies fight each other, Big O. I keep forgetting, or is this it for This Is It?
No, this is it for This Is It, man. I'm going, but I keep forgetting.
Tyrone?
Oh, man. I'm gonna just hate on This Is It because it took my pick out before, so I'm gonna just go what I keep forgetting. But man, man, I'm not happy with it. I'm going. Stand on business.
Jamal, pick which niece and nephew's the best.
Okay. We going with Mike McDonald, baby.
All right, so Brian for the add-on vote.
I wasn't even here when this one was going through the first round, and thank God this shit made it to the next round. By the way, this Elite Eight that we just came up with, phenomenal list. But with all due respect to Kenny Loggins, Michael McDonald, man, the regulators mount up.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I can say.
Clean sweep. He beat his old partner. He beat his old Doobie brother. Shout outs to the Doobies in the world. But we going to the top. The final four. Player, baby, come back. Simply Red. You crooning ass niggas picked this song, so pick both of these songs to make it this far. Brian, which one you singing the loudest in the car?
I'm still singing Simply Red on this one. I'm sorry. The vibe is too real on this song. So Simply Red's getting my vote.
And Dina's calling for you to come back from work, so baby, come back for her.
I'll be done shortly.
Big O.
Nah, baby, come back, man. Shout out to Transformers. Shout out to Transformers for bringing that song back too, by the way.
Tyrone.
Yeah, baby come back didn't work. Baby come back didn't work as much as I wanted it to. So it ain't gonna work right now because I'm gonna just keep holding on.
Holding back the years, Jamal.
I didn't even vote for Simply Red last round, but since it's still alive in this thing, I'm choosing Simply Red, holding back the years.
For the win. I threw my vote on there. Simply Red to the final.
Wow.
This is two people everybody thought was black at one time. Michael McDonald versus Bobby Caldwell.
Of a bitch. This is the final, right? This should be the final right here. But go ahead.
It should. You pick.
Oh, shit, Lord.
Well, Dina started it off for you to make it easy. I keep forgetting.
Damn, can I phone a friend? Shit. Bro, let's go with Bob Caldwell.
Robert Caldwell over Michael McDonald, Brian.
I wish I had a coin so I can flip it. Because, again, no wrong answer on this. All right, I'm trying to think. So if I'm drunk, right, and I'm going to do some karaoke, which one can I sing or which one do I want to do? Because, fuck.
Either one, man. Either one.
For real. I got to go, because this really is fun. This really should be the finals. I'm going to go with the white guy. I'll go Bobby Caldwell on this one. As much as I love Michael McDonald, I'll go Bobby Caldwell. Such a great fucking song.
I'm going Michael McDonald, y'all, but Big O.
So yeah, drunk karaoke, I'm definitely doing Bobby Caldwell. Yeah, that's my pick, man. Yeah, Bobby Caldwell. What you want to do for love?
Tyrone.
Hey, Brian, I want to know what kind of singer you are that you think that in drunk karaoke that you could ever hit Michael McDonald's notes. Like, baby back is the answer for drunk karaoke every time, because ain't no way I'm going to try to hit that Michael McDonald shit and I'm drunk.
Every time you're near,
you have a heart attack.
That's the closest I'm getting. That's why I said drunk karaoke, not sober.
No, man, I'm not even trying that. But I'm going with Michael McDonald because we've been going through this list all day, and I keep forgetting that my man's white.
Well, you know what? We're tied. And TJ leaving, we're going to have to phone a friend real quick. So let me actually call him. Phone's ringing. Here's your phone a friend, Jamal.
All right, all right.
He ain't picking up the phone.
Mm-mm. No.
Come on, TJ. Anytime you need me.
All right. Let's try the big homie John Polk. So I'm gonna keep it starting 5 real quick. So here's the phone ringing, calling the brother JP. Hopefully he picks up. Come on now, somebody. Niggas don't like me. That's what it is. They don't answer the phone.
I'll try a phone a friend as well. Hold on 1 sec.
Watch they all call me back like 2 hours later. Well, here we go. We're phoning friends, everybody. Almost everybody friend.
I
I'm
got
gonna try my cousin real quick.
We got Bird on the line.
Bird, quick question, right? Wait, who's this? It's Brian. Oh no! I'm doing starting 5 right now. We're doing that the Blue Eyed Soul Classic thing. We need a tiebreaker.
What's up, brother, man?
All right, we need a tiebreaker.
I got you live on the podcast.
Semifinals.
I got a question for you. All right.
Do you go with Keep Forgetting?
Right.
I Keep Forgetting by Michael
That's
McDonald
right.
or Bobby Caldwell? What would you do for love?
He say, "Damn." Put him to the mic.
He said Bobby Caldwell.
There you go.
All right. Well, Jamal got somebody on the phone too now. So.
All right. Oh, Bird, thank you. Appreciate you.
Thanks, Carl.
All right. They say thanks, Carl.
All right, yo.
Everybody check out Codex
I called
Prime.
I called my cousin. He said Michael McDonald.
Fuck.
God.
Oh,
Yeah.
So we tied again.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Yo.
Yo, fuck it. I'm gonna call my brother. Fuck it.
There you go. Everybody call somebody.
Go ahead, man.
I said that. Everybody calls. Get on the camera, though, Big O. Get on camera.
Yeah, I'm gonna get back on the camera. Hold on.
So we can see. You got it on the tablet or you on your phone?
No, I'm on my phone now.
Okay. This is the first ever phone a friend for a vote.
Yo, listen, I got a question for you. Damn, see, I can't see, man. That's why I took my glasses.
Michael,
right. It's
Michael McDonald. I keep forgetting.
Yeah, so we gotta be doing a tournament, right? For White Soul, Best White Soul, right? Song. So it's Michael McDonald. I keep forgetting. I love that song. Or,
Here we got Big O singing.
You all sing something.
Caldwell.
Oh shit!
What you gonna do for love? Which one? It's what? It's 2 songs. It's either I Keep Forgetting or What You Won't Do for Love by Bobby Caldwell.
What you won't do.
Yeah, that song. Yeah.
When it comes to what?
White Soul songs.
Whatever
What's
your
better?
favorite is.
Bobby Caldwell?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Bobby Caldwell knocked out one of the GOATs and Michael McDonald for the win. This is not the final I expected at all. Simply Red holding back the years versus Bobby Caldwell, What You Won't Do for Love. Guess who gets my vote? It's Bobby Caldwell, Big O.
Yeah. I expected Bobby Caldwell to get to the finals. I think it was gonna be this tough. But I thought it was gonna be this in player. But yeah, I'm going with Bobby Caldwell.
Tyrone?
It don't matter. I don't care. Because Mike McDonald, he's out now. And I'm picking Simply Red just to hate on Bobby Caldwell. That's what I'm doing.
Ryan?
Damn. Again, fun ride all the way. I got to go Bobby Caldwell.
Jamal?
What?
Bobby Caldwell for the win. Caldwell for the win.
Dina, you in the comments? I guess not, but it
she's
almost
gonna
doesn't
fumble.
matter now. It almost doesn't matter now. Are you voting, or are you gonna? What you won't do for love with the crushing victory? Bobby Caldwell wins the Blue Eyed Soul Classics tournament. What? Why is this not going in now? There it is. Bobby Caldwell with the win. Bobby motherfucking Caldwell.
I just want to be on
This
record
is
as
why
saying
I
that
like
James
doing.
Tina Marie-
This is why I like doing these. It's hard as fuck. But this man right here, when everybody saw this picture here, they said, "Get the fuck out of here." When they saw that picture that I got clicked up on the side here, singing this song, people lost their shit because they thought, since this song came out in '79, my birth year, that he was a black man. My goodness, this was tough. Again, this is why I love the random, because it does make you pick which child is the best. This was hard. Brian, we're at the end, but this shit was difficult.
This shit was difficult. Again, like I said, when I saw the list, I was like, if I'm not going to be able to get on it, I'm going to be voting in the chat because of work. Didn't know my schedule was. I rushed home, tried to get on this because A, I love the conversation with y'all as always. B, I love these brackets. I love getting into it and, having to make a choice because nowadays everyone's a participation trophy. Nah, fuck that. Sometimes it's got to be left or right, Coke or Pepsi, WWE, AEW, whatever. Sometimes you got to make a choice. And these brackets are always, always fun. I love it.
Well, you know what to do. We're done.
All right. Well, since y'all are wrapping up, thank you again for having me on. Appreciate you. Brian, 1/3 of the UWO podcast. Speaking of brackets, as some of y'all may know, we have a bracket coming up. I see Dan with the thumbs up already. Our Thirst bracket is officially coming up. We're going to do it the week after WrestleMania, and it's the choice of the ladies. We have 4 different categories. Shout out to the Lisper. We took one of your ideas, and we're going to run with it. One side of the bracket is going to be the cutie patooties.
Okay,
we got the Generation Next. I didn't say that. I didn't tell her to write that, by the way. She wrote that on her own free will.
But say it.
Titties. No, we got the cutie patooties. We got the Generation Next. We got the thick bracket. And we decided to change one of the categories, and we're calling it the Muscle Mommies. So it'll be coming up again right after WrestleMania, the week after. We would love for everybody to join, tune in. All votes count. So if you're in the chat, your vote will matter that day. UWO podcast, catch us every Tuesday night and on all streaming platforms.
Tyrone, no, you was here first. Jamal, no, yeah, Jamal.
Yeah, shout out to everybody. Shout out to TJ. Shout out to the mayor for putting this tournament together. This was dope. This is hard as hell, but it was dope. Shout out to Lisper and Big O. Shout out to Brian for coming in, brother. And dropping your votes and everything. Everyone in the comments, peace to Ishtar, peace to Disabled Planets, peace to Magic. And I'm gonna toss it over to O.
Yes, sir. Yo, great show, man. I enjoyed this. I learned something new about Kenny Loggins being a part of Doobie Brothers, man. That shit blew my mind, man. I try to play low key about that shit, but I'm gonna be playing some Doobie Brothers tonight. But great show, man. I enjoyed this. Can't wait till next week. Can't wait to see what we have lined up for next week, man. Shout out to the listeners. Shout out to my starting 5 brethren. Yeah, that's about it, man. Pass it on to Tyrone.
Yeah, once again, I'm standing here in protest to the cheating that went on today because I feel like Tina Marie was unjustifiably cheated in that song choice. But I digress on that. Bobby Caldwell won. It is what it is. It's Dan's list. Okay. Brian, are you welcoming people in the building for that tournament? Because the boy might have to pull up again. You know what I mean?
I mean, if you're willing to drive, like I said, every vote matters.
Yeah. Okay. So maybe I'll be up there. But this was fun. It was hard again. All our tournaments are kind of hard but I feel like we always get them right though. I feel like once we get to the end, we always kind of get them right. Even though Michael McDonald, but we got it right. Bobby Caldwell, it's justifiable. So we still get them right, even though the road to get there is a little fishy. But I enjoyed this. I enjoyed the tournament style. I can't wait till next week. And shout out to UW O'Brien for showing up. You lost today though, brother.
Win some, you lose some.
I lose them all, but I'm kidding.
Next week we was gonna go with Jamal's list because his popped up first, but he won't be here next week. So we're rolling with TJ's list. Top 16 Kung Fu flicks. I'm telling you right now, if 5 Deadly Venoms gets voted out in any round, I might shut the show down in the middle. And just it's over. I'm just saying.
Have you ever tried to watch any of those shows now? You're like, oh my God.
And it's still dope. Nah, it's still dope.
Bro. I got the joints, the remastered joints in the original format. They still dope, man. If you get them in the widescreen 16:9, yeah, they still hang on.
Still dope.
Oh man.
They still up, yeah, bro.
But yeah, like Tyrone said, this shit is always difficult. But usually it still kind of feels right, some of these tournaments, because once you get down to the nitty-gritty, it's literally anybody's game. Even though we had some washes, it still feels like anybody's game. And we ain't picking against another one because of hate. We just happen to like this one more than this one. And this one just happened to be Bobby Caldwell, which again, I mean, to be honest with you, it was Michael McDonald or Bobby. It really, like, if you want to look at the captains of quote unquote Blue Eye Soul, it's Michael or Bobby. It's Michael or Bobby, which I keep saying Michael and Bobby, thinking about 80s and R&B, you could talk Michael and Bobby Brown. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just this Michael and Bobby, the two though, that like, if there's captains of this ship, is them two, and Tina Marie is usually the first lady. Whoa, I might have picked it. What?
Don't you ever put? I know you weren't talking about Michael Jackson and Bobby Brown. Don't you ever put Michael Jackson and Bobby Brown in the same sentence? That is, you know what?
Well,
let's just end the show.
No, because I'm gonna say it again, just because you said not to. Who was some of the top 8 in the 80s? That's why I said 80s. I mean, it was Michael, Prince, Bobby, in New Edition, out of New Edition. Like, come on. That's the only thing I'm saying. I'm not comparing. There's no comparison. It's Michael, Prince, and everybody else. There's no comparison.
Can I just jump in real quick? Can I just say I was kind of sad there was no Rhode Island representation on this list? How did my boy John B not get no love? We could have took out Jane Child. We could have took out Jane Child for John B.
I love John. John B is a favorite of mine. But if you didn't notice, I was kind of keeping it in an era.
Yes.
When it was called Blue Eye Soul. John B came out when it was just R&B.
Yeah.
You know, you get what I'm saying? Because like some of these Blue Eyed Soul lists that I was going back and referring to just to hear the songs, because I knew the song titles. It was just to hear the songs. They had Sam Smith in there. They had Adele.
Yeah.
One of them had Ed Sheeran, which in some respects, if there was a newer age of Blue Eyed Soul, they fit.
Yeah.
But not, I was going back to in the era of kind of the birth of it. You know what I'm saying? And
totally.
Yeah, but big ups to John. Yeah, John B for sure. For sure.
As a Rhode Island representative, I have to shout him out.
Good. Because fuck your Celtics. And on that note, we'll say peace. We'll see y'all next week. That's Kung Fu Flick.
Pray for Haiti. Pray for Haiti, by the way. I forgot to say.
Free Palestine, all that good stuff. We out.
Yes, sir.